fellow detectorists. Yes, I'm back out again. It is the 5th of October. It's a Friday. I'm here most of the day. The weather's nice. It's supposed to be nice all day. But I am out tomorrow on my last one-off unique permission. And it's the last one of the year of those. But the weather tomorrow is not looking too good, but I'm still going to make the most of it. I've got all my wet weather gear, so I'll give it my best try, and we'll see what comes out at that location. But last time I was I'm actually out today on permission number 1, and last time I was out on permission number 2, my new permission. I did speak to the farmer, and he did tell me actually that there was a couple more fields, slightly smaller fields, that I could go on to. There's actually 3 in total. 2 crop fields and 1 pasture field, which the farmer has got a few sheep on. And he didn't mind me going in there on the pasture field with the sheep. That's what he said. And I said, as long as that's okay, I don't want to bother the sheep. And he said, they're more likely to bother me. So, but I'll give that a go. But I'm not going to go on there until maybe after Christmas, once the crops grow up. And I really haven't got anywhere else to go, so to speak. I will go on to the pasture field. But anyway, we'll give it a go here today. We'll see what comes out. And you will see me at my first find. Bye for now. Hello folks, just had what looks to be my first find down here, and that is it. It's a square piece of lead. Now, if I didn't know any better, I would say that that's possibly some kind of coin weight. If it is, that's great, because I've never found one before, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe somebody out there knows, but there's obviously 3 marks or stamps on the edge of this. So what that means, or what that is exactly, I don't know. But that, if it is a coin weight, would be great, like I say, because that'd be my first one. But that is my first proper find today. Walking up the field here, I had a couple of little bits of lead, but that's about all so far. But that's the first nice item that I've had. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Here we go folks, I just had another interesting little find here. This time it's another bit of lead, but look at this. It's been cut into like a ring shape, and it must have had another ring coming off on the right hand side here. And you can almost see like a cross mark that's been knocked or cut into the surface of it, that side. What on earth is that? It's quite soft lead. I can move it in my fingers quite easily. But you tell me what that is. I've never seen a bit of lead like that before. Got some interesting bits coming out on this spot here, because I'm right near actually where I found the stator a couple of weeks ago, so I want to concentrate on this area and just see what other interesting bits come out. Anyway, let's carry on. Hello folks, I just had a button, but it's not often I get buttons like this. It's only a medium-sized one. Normally all my buttons are flat, but as you can see, this one's got a bump in the middle of it on the front, and you can see the pattern on the front there as well. That's quite nice. It was gold gilded at one time. Still a bit of that left. Still got the shank on the back. That's interesting. As I say, I never had a button like that before. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Hello folks, just had another little find, and it's not anything that special, but it's quite nice actually. Quite a nice little buckle. It's lost its corner, or one of the corners, just. It's quite thin. I should imagine that was probably, it could have been a child's shoe buckle, but who knows. Anyway, we'll carry on, see what comes out next. Right then folks, we've got quite a good signal here, so I thought I'd do a live dig. Try one. But it is such a strong signal, you can probably hear it. Probably be a bit of lead or aluminium, but I'll give it a go. Well, it's out. It does sound very strong. Yes. It looks like a button. Yeah, it's definitely a button. A silver gilded one with a strange bear patch in the centre. There we are. It's just a button that time, but it gave such a good signal, that's surprising. Anyway, let's carry on. Hello folks, just had another find and it's come from just down here. I hope you can see it okay. I'm starting to lose the light now, but I'll stay as long as I can. But I've just found that, look, it's part of a buckle, I think, but it's got some nice sort of pattern just on here and on these bits here. So I'll clean this up a little bit better later, just giving it a bit of a spray. But I've never seen anything like that before. I've seen buckle parts with these spikes on, which I think fixed into the material or the belt. I've never seen one shaped like that. It might not be that old, but I'll see if I can find anything similar on the internet. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go folks, I just had a find, and this one looks like it might be possibly a George II halfpenny. I think that's a Britannia side, because you can just at the bottom here you can just see the line going across where underneath the date would be. And that, yes, you can just see the outline of a bust. I think that is a George II. But I'll give it a clean up like I usually do, and you'll get some pictures later. Anyway, that's great. Bye for now. Hello folks, our next find is quite a nice little thing actually. This may not look like much, but let me just get my stick. Just here, there is what's left of a hinge, and it's quite a nice little, I'll have to clean this up properly later and see what kind of a image is on here, but there's some kind of pattern on there, and this end is what's left of a little clasp. At first I thought this was like a clog clasp, but I think this is the hinging locking mechanism on the front of a book, and if it is, that'd be quite nice. I have had book clasps off this particular field before. Had a couple, but this is quite a small one. If it is a little tiny book clasp, but that's nice. I'll have to look it up on the internet and see if I can't see any similar patterns on other ones. That's nice, I like that. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks. Got another nice little find here, and it is another buckle. Look at the patina on that. It's really nice. Bit of design to it. Now this would have been a shoe buckle, I think. You can see the design in the corners here, and where the central bar would have gone across, it would have had a pin on it, I suppose. That's nice. Anyway, let's carry on. Like I say, I am losing the light now, so I'll start heading back towards my car and see what comes out on the way. Bye for now. Oh folks, just had another find, and it is another coin. And this one you can quite clearly see, look, is a Goldmaxx, which is a William the Third, another 16, is it late 1600s coin. So that's nice. Now I don't think, sometimes you get a William and a Mary, but I don't think this is the William and a Mary. I think this is just William on his own. But there we go, look, you can see Goldmaxx around the side. That's nice. Now there should be Britannia on the back, but the back hasn't quite survived as well as the front. How about that? Goldmaxx. Lovely. Let's carry on. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. I think I've just had a nice little find here. It looks like it might be a coin to me, but it's very small. Is that what they call a rose farthing? Again, if it is, then I've never had one of these before. It's very small. I'm going to give it a slight wet, bit of a spray, and just see what comes out on this. But at the moment that looks very nice. I'll be back in a moment. Yes, hello folks. I've just given this a slight spray, and it is, and I had a quick look on the internet actually, and it is a rose farthing, and this is a first for me. I've never had one of these before. The little bit of information I found out so far, it's a Charles I roughly dated 1636 and onwards. So that's really nice. I'm really pleased with that. To get a coin out like that with still a little bit of detail on, and the size of it as well. Good old Goldmaxx has done the work again. But that's lovely. That's great. Let's see what comes out next. Bye for now. Right then folks, I've just had a target here and I thought I would share it with you because it does look very suspicious. What we've got is again something in the clod, and it does look like it could be a hammered coin, but who knows, sometimes we get surprised. Anyway, let's just go in for it. Oh yes, see, now I told you sometimes you get surprised. That is a cut half. It definitely looks like a cut half. It's not broken. Can I make out what it is? Not at the moment. Oh yes, I think that's the crown. I'm going to guess and say this is a Henry II. There we go. Now then, just a gentle rub. Yes, it's, as you can see, it's avoided short cross, so that is most likely a Henry II. And you can just see the quad sort of pellets in the quarters there. That's great, that's lovely. I look forward to cleaning this up later. I'll take some pictures. That's great. Anyway, let's see if we get some more. Bye for now. Hello fellow detectorists, yes, I'm out on my one-off unique permission, but as you can see the weather is horrible. It's been raining most of the day. I've been going around the best I can. I've had a few finds. It's not a bad field, it's quite good, but it's a bit rough going. But I'll show you the finds that I've had. I've had a few coins here at this end. There's some strange shaped bits of what what looks like buckle fragments, but I think it's a bit more than that. I've got half a buckle here, strange brooch thing there with a little hook hanger thing at the top, which is missing, but you can tell it used to be there. This strange plaque thing, which I think is some type of cap badge, and we've got a little belt strap there, a couple of thimbles, what's left of a spoon, a lead weight, and a few buttons. But there's my finds, the finds that I've had so far. I'll give you proper pictures and a run through of them in a moment. But I've not been doing any filming because of the conditions and the weather. It's not very easy. So, but you'll see everything, like I say, individually in a moment. Anyway, I'm going to carry on, give it a bit longer, and we'll see what else happens. Bye for now.